I am going to wait for just a few minutes, give you guys some time to like pop on and all that kind of stuff. But welcome. Hey guys. Hey there, Violet. Hey there, Steph. I am doing okay. How are you doing? Hey guys. Hey Kayla. Hi, how did your test go? So I will officially find out everything tomorrow when I go into work, but I was told by the individual who provided my test today that I'm very competent in what it is that I do. So hopefully that's a good thing. So we'll find out tomorrow because I have one more piece that I've got to do and then we'll find out. Oh, I am so sorry to hear that it's been a really rough week for you this week, Steph. Hey there, by the way. And y'all are going to see me squinting a lot because I'm supposed to wear glasses and I don't. Don't be like me in that aspect. Hey, Wendy. But anyways, I am going to go on ahead and start introducing who I am, how I got started, all of that kind of stuff. Anyways, if you guys don't know my name is Nataushia. I am the seated cardio queen, and I am from Central Kentucky. When I started my weight loss journey, I was at one point at my heaviest over 500 pounds. Now, what I did in order to change my lifestyle, just curious, I do not usually exercise live on the weekend. If I do exercise, it's usually not live, but I will sometimes let you know. But anyways, I started my weight loss journey and then started to change how I ate. I knew I had polycystic ovarian syndrome. I was diagnosed with that whenever I was in, I believe, either elementary or middle school, one of the two. So because of that, I learned the last several years of my life that carbohydrates do not work well for individuals that do have polycystic ovarian syndrome, individuals who have insulin resistance, things of that nature. Our bodies will not break down carbs the way that they should. So that's why I had ballooned so much, because the foods I was eating wasn't, breaking down in my body how it was supposed to. So I started to make those changes and I started to stick with it. But I applied for gastric sleeve surgery. I don't hide this. I don't at all. Like everything that I post, I almost always say, like hashtag VSG, whatever. But I have had gastric sleeve surgery. I applied in April, I'm going to say. May, I had my consultation. Like they contacted me. Like the end of April, May-ish, I went for my consultation to meet with my surgeon, Dr. Tintran, in May of 2021. At this point, I was still over 400 pounds, okay? So I went and consulted with him, and I had been battling. Like I've been battling for years to have this procedure because I had also been diagnosed with precancerous cells in my uterus. It's one thing that also motivated me to lose weight, is because one day I want to be able to be a mom. To be completely real, I'm 32 years old and I've never had a kid, but someday I want to be able to have that ability, Lord willing, obviously. But anyways, I did get approved for gastric sleeve surgery, and when I went for the consultation in May, they were able to pull all of my previous weigh-ins from my doctor, because my doctor was able to prove, like, hey, she can lose weight, she can do this, because they had placed me on phentermine, which is also known as Adipex. So it's a little bitty white pill with a little bitty blue dots all over it. That's what I took, and I'm going to keep it real with y'all. If you have ever in your life, If you've ever done anything, I don't know where I was going. You have to make the change. Amen. Sorry, I was reading Carolyn's message. But anyways, I lost my total train of thought. Sorry. But I got my gastric sleeve procedure. I was told I had precancerous cells in my uterus, things of that nature. So that kind of pushed me to continue to go more. But after that, that's what I was saying, Adipex. So I'm going to keep it real with you. If you guys have never tried Adipex or phentermine, I'm going to be honest, it works. It really does work. But I'm going to be real as far as your mood goes. I became a complete B to the I to the T to the C to the H, apparently, according to coworkers, because my mood was certainly affected by the pill. So I don't know if you guys have ever taken it. I don't know if that's something you are considering. So maybe go in with the mentality that can certainly shift your reactions to people and situations, because it did me. But anyways, after I went through all of that, I also had made consistent changes, and I followed everything that my surgeon had in place for me. So for 5 weeks, I followed all of his protocol except for, thank you, Megan. So I followed all of my surgeon's guidelines except for I started to walk and exercise well before I was released, because I was that motivated to lose weight. Because this is my thing. I knew what it was like to not be able to fit into locations, like literally could not fit into places. And I say this every night, and that's one of the reasons why I'm so passionate about sharing seated cardio and sharing all of the modifications, which, if y'all don't know, tomorrow is going to be a completely modified only exercise routine. Like, it's all modified exercises. I will not do any advanced exercises whatsoever. I'm going to work out with you guys in modified ways only, okay? But I'll still challenge myself. I'll still burn calories, etc., etc. But anyways, yeah. I have so much on my mind right now. But anyways, this is what we're going to do. Thank you for sending me a hat, Poodles. I'm going to let you guys know what our routine is. And then I'm going to show you guys how to sit in a chair. But I've been doing exercise for over, I couldn't even tell you how many years. Because I've always been an athlete, but I've also always been obese. I remember when I was in high school, I was nearly 300 pounds, if not over, because I remember lying on my physical forms for sports, because you couldn't be over a certain weight or be a certain weight to actually be on the athletic team. So I would lie about my weight. I'm not kidding. Like, I would fudge it. If it was a 3, I would change it to a 2. I remember doing that, and I don't recommend that. But because I could not fit into public locations, and because I couldn't do certain things because of my weight, and I recall what that feels like, that's why I'm so passionate about doing what I do and sharing what I share. And every single day I'm told straight up, Nataushia, you should charge for your routines. You should charge for what it is that you do, because everyone knows that I struggle. Everyone knows that. I don't hide that. But one thing that I had promised and I will never ever do, and I even said this to one of my friends that actually said she could help set me up in order to actually become more monetized and make more money and charge for my classes. She was like, I can help you do that, and I know that you can make money with it. And I'm like, but that's not where my heart's at. I can't help as many people if I were to sit here and charge for my classes, because I know for a fact, if I keep my classes free, I can access the world. And I literally told her, I said, I am being who I wanted when I first started my routines. When I first started trying to lose weight, I wanted someone like me. I wanted someone that was real, that knew what it was like to struggle, that knew what it was like to battle to choose whether or not you were going to have a protein shake or 7 slices of pizza. Because let me tell you, as I have started my regimen again this week, I'm already down 7 pounds since Monday, since getting back on my products and all that other kind of stuff. But it is so hard to remain healthy and choosing healthy decisions when we're on weight loss journeys, because, to be honest, it doesn't taste the same. It doesn't give you the same satisfaction when you're eating healthy food. Sometimes when you're first starting out, your first little bit's going to be your hardest part. I'm going to be real. If you can get through your first week or so, it starts to get easier. But saying no to pizza or saying no to certain aspects of food, drinks, sweets, whatever, it's not easy. I know what it is like, and I know how hard it is. And that's why I keep what I do for free. And I know I piss so many people off. And I know that I have people that are embarrassed by what it is that I do. But I'm not going to change that. As long as I live and as long as I'm physically able and I literally have the ability financially as far as my other job, because I have a real job, I work 8 to 5, that's why I can't respond to you guys as I want. I'm going to do my best to provide seated cardio as often as I possibly can for free. But if you ever miss one of my recordings, or if I ever have to work or something comes up, you can catch one of our live recordings and do it yourself. You can go at your own pace, literally start anywhere, but you can check my socials. If you're on my Facebook, thank you so much for sending me stars. You can check my Linktree website, okay? It is like linktree.com/ I think something downsizing natty. Downsizing natty, NATTI, is my Linktree website. That's going to give you access to my Facebook, my TikTok, my YouTube, my Instagram, all of that kind of stuff. Because if you miss one of our routines, I have all of our live recordings. Hey, Rhonda, I love you. But you guys can certainly access those at any point in time. All of my stuff is forever free because that's just what I do. But that's also another reason why, thank you so much, Rhonda, for sending me stars. But that's another reason why I also have all of my cash tags, because I have been inboxed almost on a daily basis, and I work a full-time job. So a lot of you guys are always like, why do you have a cash tag? Why do you have this? Why do you do that? Because I have so many of you guys that ask me because you want to donate, because you know I struggle, and you know that I have all of these things, and I offer this for free, and that's what you guys say, is because I am so giving, and I do all of this kind of stuff for the world, and I'm blessing everybody with what it is that I do. You guys want to bless me back, and I appreciate that. But that's also not what I'm here for. But that is why I do have that information posted. That is not me saying, hey, send me money. But that is what it is there for, is because I've had so many people ask me, and it's just easier. And then Facebook, just so you guys know, I don't post anything about the stars. I don't ask you guys to send me stars. Facebook already automatically does that. TikTok, you've got your own little shindig. Now, if y'all don't know, I stream on three platforms at the same time. That is Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube. I am about to show you guys how to properly sit. We're going to get started. But before we do that, it is Challenge Wednesday. So that means if you cannot finish one of our exercises, I expect you to keep moving. I showed my doctor a clip of your routine. She's impressed. I told her the endorphins changed my mood. Oh, love that, Liz. Thank you so much for sharing that. So just so everyone knows, I find out my test results tomorrow officially. But I was told that I was very competent in what it was I was tested over. So I think that's a good thing. Oh, thank you, Susan. It is so good to see you. But anyways, tonight is Challenge Wednesday. We generally do 14 exercises at 30 seconds apiece with a 10-second breather. What is so different about Challenge Wednesday is we have 10 exercises, 10, 1-0, not 1-4. But no, we're going to be doing these exercises for 1 minute. But listen, I know that sounds impossible. But that doesn't mean that you're going to sit there and do absolutely nothing, because I'm here to tell you, if you've never exercised before, this is your first time possibly working out in a long time, it's going to be a little challenging to actually complete a full minute of exercise. I'm going to be honest, but I'm not here to tell you that you can't. You can sit here and do another movement, do quick feet, which I am going to show you how to do that. That's actually our first exercise tonight. But I want to show you how you can keep your heart rate up and elevated so you're still reaping the benefits of the high intensity interval training that we're going to do. Because we're going to do a minute of exercise as hard as we can handle based on our skill level. So that's why I say go at your own pace. You can literally do whatever you want to do, but go at your own pace. But then we're going to have a 20-second breather in between sessions. Okay? I don't care how many reps you do. I don't care if you get 3, 30, or 300. I don't care. What I care about is you apply your best effort, because at the end of the day, that's all that you need to do, because you know your best. I don't know your best because I'm not there with you, but we're here working out together, and that's what I like to do. But tonight we're going to have quick feet out in ups, knee slicer slam, jump rope, seated jacks, jog, underleg jacks, battle ropes, tapsies, and last, but certainly not least, cross ankle taps. Are we ready, guys? Are we ready? Woo! Hey, Grace. I love you guys. Are we ready? Y'all already know what I'm waiting on. I see Facebook's with it. Facebook is with it. TikTok's getting with it. Now, YouTube, are y'all ready? Y'all like little crickets. We're going to have to get y'all woke. Thank you for sending me stars, Wendy. Yes, all right then. Well, I'm going to hit this chair. I will be sitting back here tonight, guys, so hopefully everyone will be able to see. I am having my chair angled in a different position so that you guys can see, like, the perspective, okay? Let me get this situated. Thank you guys for being here. I'm so proud of you guys, and I hope that you know no matter what you're going through, baby, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. All right? But it's time to get started. Are y'all ready? I know I'm ready. I can't wait. All right, guys. So our first exercise is going to be quick feet tonight. Don't forget that. But it's very important when we're doing seated cardio that you sit at the edge of your seat. If you notice, my back's not touching the back of my chair. But to be real, when I first started to do seated cardio, I had to rely on the back of my chair because I didn't have the core strength yet developed in order to keep my back off the back of my chair the way that I needed to. So a lot of you guys ask me, how can I get my back off the back of my chair? Baby, show up, show out, and continue to do this. And I promise your core strength is going to increase way more than what you could ever believe. But in addition to trying to keep our back off the back of the chair, you're going to focus on trying to keep your core tight. And what that means is basically you're sucking your belly button in through your spine. But if you've ever taken a picture and you've sucked your stomach in to try and look skinny, baby, that's what we're doing. That's it. Super simple. Okay? But we have, this is quick feet, this right here. This is the easiest exercise that I have to keep your heart rate up and going. Now, if you cannot finish one of the 10 exercises, you can go into quick feet. You can do whatever you want to do to keep your heart rate up and going because that's what's important, okay? But let me show you the seated jog from the side so you understand what it means by keep your back off the back of the chair and work out. You're going to see the advanced version first, and then I will provide you the modified version, okay? But this is how you're going to do the seated jog. You've got this right here. This is a seated jog, basically a heel toe. But you're going to go your own pace. This is, the version. But I'm going to show you the modified version. Your feet are going to stay on the floor. You're only going to use your tippy toes, okay? So you're going to go pump, 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 pump. That is literally it. Super simple. I know we got this. I'm going to go ahead and get my timer going because we about to knock it out, baby. Okay? Let's see. We need 1 minute. 1 minute. All right, guys. So we have seated quick feet up first. And we're going to kill it, okay? Remember, go at your own pace. Give me your best effort. You're going to see me, and you're going to be like, there's no way I can do seated cardio. She's going entirely too fast. Go at your own pace, baby. Go at your own pace. But regardless, we have 1 minute of quick feet starting now. Let's get it. Up next is going to be our out, in, ups. I will be real, it is challenging to do that particular exercise. So what you're going to need to do is focus on repeating to yourself first. Out, in, up, down. Out, in, up, down. And you're going to continue to repeat that to yourself. You're going to repeat that exercise as you're doing it. And then as you finally get the exercise down, that's when you can focus on speeding it up because it is a challenging exercise. It really is. It took me a second to get down. So I'd rather you slowly work your way into it and then focus on speeding it up. Good job. There we go. There we go. Almost there. Take that breather. Perfect. So to do your out and ups, you're going to start in the center. You're going to go out, in, up, down. Okay? Out, in, up, down. So essentially this is what it is. Okay? So out, in, up, down. That's all it is. Super simple, but I'm here to tell you right now, baby, your legs is about to be burning, including your glutes. If you don't know what a glute is, baby, that's your booty. But let's get it. We got 1 minute, out and ups. Starting now. Let's get it. But if you guys don't know who I am, my name is Nataushia Olivia. I'm from Central Kentucky. I'm 32 years old. And I am the seated cardio queen. I started doing seated cardio over a year ago after I injured my left ankle. I can run now and things of that nature, but because of all of the people that I can help now and show them that you don't necessarily have to work out in a gym. You can literally sit in a chair and maybe you're Gucci. But I continue to share my routines and share what it is that I do. That's what I'm passionate about. Almost there. Take that breather. But I really enjoy being able to help as many people as I possibly can. I might struggle and I might be told daily charge for what it is that you do. But my heart's not there. I can't do that because I didn't have the finances, still don't. But I didn't have it when I first started, so I know if I've been homeless, if I've been without, if I've struggled in my lifetime, I can only imagine how somebody else is going. I'm just being real. Next is our knee slice or knee slam. You choose your pace, but we have 1 minute of that exercise starting now. Give me your best effort. You got this. So welcome to Seated Cardio with the Seated Cardio Queen. If you ain't never seen it, please share it. If you have seen it, please share it. Because I want the world to see that this is exercise too. And people are going to knock it. But I'm here to tell you, don't knock it until you try it. Because I promise it works. It really does. I was down nearly 200 pounds when I got injured, and I simply wanted cardio because I know cardio helps me lose weight. So here I was, Googling, YouTubing, TikToking, trying to find something for me to do. And I've lost over 75 pounds doing seated cardio alone. Well, that also includes supplements and healthy lifestyle choices. But take your breather. Up next is jump rope. We have option 1 or bounce on them tippy toes. Okay? But when I say, I want to help people, I don't say it lightly. I really do get emotional. Let's do our jump ropes. We got 1 minute, starting now. I really do get emotional. When I'm out in public and I see people, it really does make me emotional because I understand what it feels like. I understand how miserable I was when I was overweight. And I wanted to change. I knew I needed to do something different, but I didn't know what it was because I really didn't have a guide. I didn't have somebody in my life that knew what to do and wanted to answer those questions. So I became that person, not just for myself, but for everybody else in the world. Because I remember when I first started my journey, I would text my friend and be asking all these questions because that friend at the time, which we're no longer friends, but had already gone through this, already had the surgery, so I would message. And this friend literally hit me back with, why don't you talk to your nutritionist? I can't answer all your questions. Take your breather. Next is going to be our jacks. We have option 1, option 2, option 3. All right? But that friend said, like, contact your nutritionist, figure it out yourself. Like, would not help me. So I would try to find people that were in similar situations. Let's do our jacks. We've got 1 minute starting now. So I would try to find ways to get my questions answered. So then I started doing research. I started answering my own questions, but you know what else I started to do? Continue to share my story, share what I know, even though I might not know every single thing. I know I've lost over 275 pounds. I know that it's worked, and I know what I've done. So I know I can share what I know how to do, and maybe someone else can pick up what I do, and it'll work for them too. That's all I'm on. But you know, to each their own. Good job. Seated jog is next. We're almost there. Take your breather. So up next is that seated jog. We have option 1, or pump, 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 pump. Y'all are killing it. All right, babes and gents. We got 1 minute jog. Let's get it. But the fact that I care so deeply breaks my heart, though. Because it is so hard to care as much as I care. Like, all of the negative stuff that I see, like, there's people that comment on stuff that I post. And I'm like, that was so unneeded. Like, you didn't have to tell me that my coffee is $70 and that your living is whatever. Like, people don't have to post that. And, like, people will be commenting that I take too many selfies. And things like that really do get to people. And it's really hard sometimes. But we're very hard on ourselves. And I think that it has a lot to do with the fact that society is the way that it is. But that's okay. We're almost there. Take that breather. Up next is under leg jack. But I understand if you can't go under your leg, what you can do instead, this right here. Keep that core tight though, okay? You can do it. But I do want to change the world, and I want to help anybody that wants to be helped. But let's do these under leg jacks. We have 1 minute starting now. Let's go. But I will say, weight loss takes work. All of this takes work. It takes effort. It takes consistency. It takes showing up for yourself on days you don't want to show up. I really wanted to cancel tonight's routine today. I really did. Because I'm not okay. I am mentally not okay. But you know what I did? I showed up anyways. I feel better that I showed up. I feel better that I'm working out. But at the end of the day, mental health is important. How you feel is important. But it's also important to remember that we shouldn't allow other people's opinions of us to dictate how we feel about ourselves, because we are enough just the way that we are. And a lot of times, take your breather. A lot of times, we don't realize our own worth because we're so quick to believe someone else's opinion of us. But up next is battle rope. All right? And I've lived my entire life in that type of aspect. I have sat here for 32 years of my existence trying to get people to accept me that never will, because they see the old version of myself, not the new version. And that's okay. It's hard, it hurts, it breaks my heart, but at the same time, I gotta move on with my life. And I have to be around people that's gonna love me for who I am and what I have to offer the world. But for right now, we're gonna do our battle ropes for 1 minute. Because I don't care if it's family, a significant other, a friend, whatever type of situation you have in your life, it can always hurt. They can always hurt you, but only if you allow it to. And a lot of times what I've done is I've allowed other people's actions, opinions, and words to take rule over myself and how I view me. And that's not okay, babe. That's not okay. We gotta keep pushing, because we are more than enough, just as we are, no matter how much someone despises us, no matter how jealous someone is of us. We're almost there, sorry. I just closed my exercise ring. But there's going to be a lot of people that see you on your journey, and they're going to be, take your breather, they're going to be envious of you. They're going to be jealous. And that's okay. Up next is tap seed. Okay? But I've learned it doesn't matter what we do in life. Someone's always going to have something negative to say about you if they don't like you or they see you're progressing and they're not where they want to be at. And it's a painful truth and a harsh reality that people are just envious of every single individual. There's very few supporters. Let's go on ahead and do our tapsies. We have 1 minute of tapsies starting now. But I've been through a lot of things in my 32 years on this earth. I've lost 2 lovers. I've had one die of a heart attack and another one died of cancer. I've been homeless. I've not had the best of relationships. I'm now in a financial situation that is not superb because I took out 4 loans for an ex that swore that they would help me and they never did. So I'm left holding the bag. So that's one of the biggest reasons why I have to have help, is because I have more bills than I have money. Simply because I was trying to buy somebody's love. And you can't buy a person's love. So now I'm holding the bag and trying to fix my situation while still continually being judged and looked at and continually told so many different opinions. Take your breather. But never understood to the fullest extent. And that's okay, because that doesn't mean that I'm going to stop or give up. But up next is going to be our cross ankle tap. To do that, you're going to do cross ankle or cross shin or cross knee. Whatever you pick, you can do it. And I believe in you, because I know what it's like not to have anyone believe in you and be told on a consistent basis that you are not going to amount to anything, etc., etc. I've heard that all my years, and I'm here to tell you right now, baby, we're going to make it. We're going to make it. Let's go on ahead and do our cross ankle tap. We have 1 minute of those. Starting now. Let's get it. What this exercise does is it works your core and your inner and outer thighs and your arms and your lungs and your sweat glands, everything. But guess what? This is our 10th exercise. We're about to start round 2 of 3. You got it. You got it. Good job. Almost there. Less than 10 seconds. Take your breather. Good work. Good work. Now we are back at the top. That means we're back at quick feet. If you're wondering how often I go live Monday through Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay? But it is quick feet time, so let's get with it, baby. We got 1 minute, sorry. 1 minute. Make sure y'all are staying hydrated. I'm drinking my Trim. So thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for supporting me. To those of you all that have donated to my GoFundMe to get me to Las Vegas for the Cheerish Choice Award, thank you for that as well. For those of you all that have donated to my Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal, thank you for that as well. Thank you for those of you all that have sent me just uplifting messages, encouraging prayers, checking on me, whatever it is that you've done to go out of your way just to let it be known that I've crossed your mind and that I matter to you and that I've done something to benefit your life. Thank you. Take your breather, because it really does mean more to me than what you realize, and it's not. It's more so the fact that you guys literally have became a huge family for me. And I can never say that I love you or thank you guys enough for what it is that you guys have done and continue to do for me in my journey in this life. I don't know where it's going to take us, but y'all are coming with me, and I hope you're okay with that. But we're going to do these out and ups. We have 1 minute. Out and ups. Starting now, okay? Let's go. You got this, okay? I know you're probably getting tired. I know you're probably getting sore. I know you're probably already sweating and struggling to catch your breath. Just slow it down. Go at your own pace and finish strong. Maybe you can't finish this exercise. That's okay, baby. Find a way to still keep moving and get that heart rate up. Even if it's as simple as just wiggling your arms. You got this. Perfect. Less than 10 seconds. You got it. Take that breather. Because, honey, we earned it. Yes, we did. We did. Now, the next is going to be that knee slice or knee slam. If you struggle to raise your knees, that's okay. Simply do that knee slam, okay? We've got 1 minute, knee slice or knee slam, starting now. But I don't know what challenges you are facing right now in life. I don't know what all your stories are. I know some of you guys have shared your struggles and some of you guys have shared your successes with me. But I'm here to tell you right now, I know it's not easy. I know it's not. But I know that you are so strong. You have made it through so many situations that you never thought that you would make it through before. But look at you now. You're in another hard situation, one that you feel like you may not be able to get out of. But I'm here to tell you right now, baby, yes you are. You're going to get out of it. We're going to get out of it together. Because when we are unified, and when it comes to prayer, baby, nothing can stop it. Take your breather, though. Whew. All right, guys. Up next is our jump rope. let's knock out this jump rope, baby. We've got 1 minute. Starting now. Like, I literally would not be going to Vegas, though. Had whomever nominated me, had they not nominated me, I would not be going. On top of that, I wouldn't be going had it not been for you guys getting me there. So thank you. Like, I can never, ever thank you guys enough for everything. And I mean that. So I hope someday I can repay you guys. I really, really do. Let's keep it moving. I know you're hurting. I know your legs are burning. And your core's burning too. But baby, we're so close to being done. Jacks are next. Take a breather. We have seated jacks up next. Whew. All right, guys. So also, I'm going to hit you guys with the new menu for how I'm going to eat next week. Because I am down 7 pounds as of today since Monday. So I will be sharing my meal plan next week. I do eat the same thing for all my meals for all 5 days. But I promise to start sharing that information with you guys as long as my time is permitted. I share that on my Facebook account. If you guys did not know, completely free of charge. I break everything down. We're going to go ahead and do our jacks. We have 1 minute of our jacks starting now. Now the macros that I use is I hit between 60 and 100 grams of protein every day. I stay around or under 50 grams of net carbohydrates a day. And I do around 28 grams of sugar a day. Now, if you don't like keto, if you don't like high protein, if you don't like low carb, this probably is not going to be your baby. That's okay. You will find something that works for you. This just might not be it, but that doesn't mean you can't exercise with us. No excuses over here. But as long as I have time, and as long as things work out, I will always share my stuff with you guys. But if I miss it, because I get busy, I'm sorry. It's not intentional. Take your breather. Because I am in the process of picking up another job, in addition to the one that I have, plus doing this too. Because I just don't have enough to make ends meet. So I'll be working 7 days a week. Starting probably in March. So things will start to change a little bit, but that's what I'm having to do because I don't have a choice. So when my time starts to decrease, I may not be able to post my menus, but I will post what I eat, okay? But next is jog. We have 1 minute seated jog starting now. Let's get it. You got this, you got it. Look at you go. Remember, if you can't do this fast, it's okay. Don't be freaking out. Keep it going. You got it. We got less than 30 seconds. You can do it. Good job. Take your breather. Now to do the under leg jack, remember if you can't go under your leg, you can stop in this section right here, but keep that core tight, okay? Super, super, super important. All right, but we have 1 minute on your leg jacks, babe. Let's get it. But I know I want you to understand your worth. Because I know whenever I first started to lose weight and things like that, that I just knew that me watching those numbers going, the scale like going down, that my worth was going to increase. I just knew me losing weight was going to make me even more worthy. Because I thought me being over 500 pounds made me so unworthy. Because I didn't feel like I was beautiful. I didn't feel like I mattered. I didn't feel like I fit in because I literally did not fit in anywhere. My friends would tell me, oh, Nataushia, you're not fat. But here I am wearing 5XL, 6XL type stuff, being over 500 pounds, but I'm not fat. Can't ride a roller coaster because I'm so big in the hips. But I'm not fat. When I tell you guys that I want to see people succeed and be the best that they can be, it's because I understand what it's like to take a breather. To literally be at the bottom. I was physically at the bottom, mentally at the bottom, and I'm here to tell you right now my worth was nowhere near what I thought that it needed to be because I didn't think that I mattered. There's still moments in my life I still feel like I may not matter, and I feel like I'm not living up to what I deserve to live up to because I'm that hard on myself. But let's do our battle ropes. We got 1 minute starting now. But at the end of the day, I hope you realize I don't care what that scale says. You are beautiful. You are enough. You are loved. You matter. I don't care if you are 400 plus or 400 or less. It doesn't make your value increase or decrease anymore. You weigh less or weigh more. It does not matter. And I wish that I would have seen that whenever I started my journey because I didn't have self-love. I said I did, but did I really? Just because I take a few hours and go get my nails done, is that really self-love? There's so much more to self-love than getting you a pair of fingernails and toes done. Sometimes you got to go deeper and just find why you do love yourself because you are amazing. And I hope you know that. Take a breather. You are absolutely freaking amazing. And I know you have people in your life that try to tear you down. They don't want to see you happy. And they're jealous of your drive. But I'm here to tell you right now, baby, let that fuel your fire. That's what I'm trying to do now. Because even though I have people that don't support me, that I wish and pray to God that they would, they never will because they see the old version of myself. Let's knock out our tapsies. We have 1 minute of tapsies. Starting now. Let's go. But that's okay. Because you don't have to have blood-related family. You don't. On this platform, I don't know if you realized or not, but this is one of the most accepting, loving, encouraging, supportive platforms you're going to find. It absolutely warms my heart to see how many of you guys welcome one another, especially our beginners. Seeing you guys encourage one another is one of the most beautiful things that I get to witness. And we created it. We did this. Without you guys, we wouldn't be here. And I hope you realize how amazing and big of a blessing you have been to me in my life. Y'all say, I bless you all. But y'all bless me more. You really have. But for right now, I'm going to bless y'all with a 20-second breather because it's time. Up next is going to be our cross ankle taps, and then we're going to move into our third and final round of Challenge Wednesday. Whew. Y'all, I am beat. I know I better sleep daggone good tonight. All right. We have 1 minute. Cross ankle taps. Starting Now, remember, if you can't go to your ankle, baby, go to that shin or go to that knee. And if you want to work out with us tomorrow, I'm going to be doing complete 100% modified, easiest version of the exercises, period. The whole entire routine. Now, if you've worked out with this before and you know the advanced versions and you're at that level, you are more than welcome to do them, but I will not be demonstrating any of the advanced exercises tomorrow. It will be purely modified. Okay, so if you've got friends, family, co-workers, people you hate, no, I'm just kidding. But if you know anybody that would want to try it, tomorrow is going to be the day to hop on. Take your breather. Whew. Guys, we are moving on to our third and final round. We're about to move into our quick feet, okay? Let's get it. We've got 1 minute quick feet. Starting now. Look at you guys go. Thank you guys so much for joining me, the Seated Cardio Queen, and doing seated cardio with me. If you've not done it and you're just here watching, trying to see if you can like it or see if you would even like to do this, you would. Absolutely would love to do this because I know you can do it. Anybody that is willing and able can do this. You got this. Guys, this is our final round. Final round. Keep it going. Keep it going. You can do this. You can't finish an exercise. Find a way to just keep moving until I say take your breathers. Perfect. Take that breather. We have our out and ups next. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And a lot of you guys have also inboxed me asking me like how tall my chair is. Guys, I am 5'10.5". This is just a normal kitchen chair. I don't know how to tell you how tall it is. I don't have a tape measure. I could get one though. But let's do our out and ups. We've got 1 minute starting now. But this is just a normal kitchen chair. Again, I'm 5'10.5". So I've also been told throughout my life that I have long legs. I don't know. But it's just a normal chair. You can work out on anything. I will say if you work out with items that don't have a back, you're going to engage your core much, much more. Okay? And I'm also here to say when I first started to do seated cardio, y'all, I used to not be this fast. I used to not be able to go the whole routine and stay off the back of the chair. But I can now. And I can't wait till you get to experience that because it's an amazing feeling. But right now, take that breather, baby. Up next is going to be our knee slice or knee slam, okay? All right, let's get it. We have our knee slice or knee slam. 1 minute starting now. Perfect. Look at you go. Good job. We're almost there. Please don't give up. I know you're tired, but I promise you've got this. Keep pushing, babe. We're almost there. So close. Less than 20 seconds. Let's keep slicing or slamming or just keep moving. Take your breather. All right, up next is jump rope. All right, guys, we're going to go on ahead and knock out our seated jump rope. You can either do the advanced or modified version where you bounce on your tippy toes, but it is up to you. We have 1 minute starting now. Welcome to seated cardio. Now, I can do this now because I've been doing seated cardio for over a year. So I just have fun with it now. Perfect. Jacks are next. Less than 20 seconds. Let's go. Let's go. Perfect. Take your breather. We got 20 seconds, and then we are going to move into our jacks. Are you ready? Too bad if you're not. We have 1 minute seated jack. Let's go. Get it, get it, get it. That's it. You got this. If you can't do this, you got this. Or can't do either of those, this. Okay? Whatever you want, baby. How bad do you want it, though? Exercise won't be easy. Exercise won't be fun. But you can make it fun, and it will get easier. The more you show up, the more you keep doing it, the easier it'll get. Take your breather. Y'all, I kicked my own butt with this routine tonight. I bet my friend Sam is so glad he ain't working out tonight. Whew. Seated jog is next. All right, guys, we have 1 minute seated jog starting now. Y'all, I'm going to have to take off another link on my watch. It's always a really awesome non-skill victory. Just so we clear. Under leg jacks are next. Good job tonight, everybody. Y'all have absolutely put in the work. And I'm so proud of you guys. Let's get it. Let's get it. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for sharing my content. Thank you guys for doing what you do. You got this. Keep going. Keep going. Take that breather. And I'm going to be real. There are times I'm telling y'all, like, you got this. Keep going. And I'm sitting here saying it. I got my eyes closed because I'm saying it to myself too. So as I cheer y'all on, I'm cheering myself on too sometimes. Because sometimes you got to be your biggest cheerleader. Especially when your own family don't support you. And that's okay. Because regardless, you can have people in your life that support you more than your family ever will. And that's the beautiful thing about life. But let's do these underleg jacks, baby. We've got 1 minute. Underleg jacks. Starting now. Let's go, babe. But if you feel like you don't have a place that you belong, or you don't feel like you fit in, baby, I promise, this is one of the safest zones. And if you just need an hour of positivity in your life, hop on Monday through Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I promise, if it ain't me, it's going to be somebody else on here. If you need prayer, speak up. Say something. Our little family here helps each other, okay? We are here for one another. We lift each other up because that's what families do. And if you feel like you don't have one to fit into, baby, you got one now. So welcome. Good job. Keep going. Take that breather. We did it. We're almost there. I know my hair probably looks rough, and that's okay too. But anyways, we got battle ropes next. All right, guys, it is battle rope time, so get your battle rope arms ready. We have battle ropes, baby, for 1 minute, starting now. Try your best to keep your core tight, and what you're going to do is when you're doing this exercise, if you're sitting up somewhat straight, you're going to engage your upper abdominal region, okay? But you do what you want to do. If you don't want to call this battle ropes, you can call it milk the cow. I don't care. Because it looks like you're milking a cow too. The old-fashioned way. Woo! Yes! You got it. Now up next is going to be our tapsy. Good job. Take your breather. Guys, we have tapsy and then we have our cross ankle tap. And we're going to be done with our exercises. And then we're just going to do some little stretches. It's going to stretch our legs and our arms. But we will stay seated to do that, okay? Because this is an all-inclusive routine. But it is time for us to do our tapsies. You got 1 minute. Starting now. And then you're going to move into your cross ankle tap after we finish this. And a lot of you guys ask me when you see my reels and videos and TikToks, you will ask me, how often do I need to do this? I do 3 rounds on Seated Challenge Day, which is today, of 10 exercises at 1 minute apiece with a 20-second breather. Now, on average workout days, we do 14 exercises at 30 seconds apiece with a 10-second breather, 3 rounds. Okay? But I'll also include that in my description because I understand questions arise, but I also have learned some people just don't read, and that's okay. But that's another reason why I write everything, because I work so much that I don't have time to respond. Take your breather. So that's why I'm very detailed when I post certain things and I provide ingredients or I provide whatever I can. Because I work so much, I can't respond to you guys like I would love to. So if you can just take the time sometimes to just read stuff. Yeah. But anyways, let's do our cross ankle taps, baby. We got 1 minute. Starting now. All right. This is our final exercise other than our breathing exercise, but that doesn't count. That relaxes our body. But I go live Monday through Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, sharing my seated cardio workout routines. I am the seated cardio queen. This is what I do. I've lost over 275 pounds, but I have had gastric sleeve surgery. I don't hide that. And I use weight loss supplements, which you guys will find on my Linktree account. Take your breather. All right, guys, so we are about to stretch, as I mentioned. We're going to stay seated. We're going to start off by stretching our arms first. Then we'll move into our legs. I'm out of breath. Challenge Wednesday just kicked my butt. But anyways, let's go on ahead and pull this left arm across our body, babe. And I'm just trying to catch my breath. So y'all might see me over here struggling, but that's just because that was a workout. All right, guys, let's go on ahead and switch sides. We're going to bring our right arm across our body now. Perfect. But I love the fact that I can work out in front of you guys because you see I'm real. You see I'm a human. Let's bring our left arm behind our head. If you can't do this, interlock your hands and pull it behind your head like that, okay? But you pick what works for you. Let's go. But I'm thankful that I can show you guys that even I mess up. There's going to be moments that I can't finish on Challenge Wednesdays, and I'm going to have to go into quick feet. But I would love to be able to show you guys a real person doing real routines than to have some kind of AI type situation. Let's switch sides. Pull your right arm behind your head. Because a lot of times what happens is you're going to get instructors and people, especially if you're an overweight individual, that don't understand what it feels like to work out overweight. They're not going to understand what it feels like to exercise at over 400 pounds and know what modified exercises to do. I could not tell you the number of personal trainers and physical therapists. Let's stick our right leg out in front of us. Left leg's going to stay bent. You're going to walk your way down your right leg. I can personally go down to my foot now because I've lost enough weight. But stretch in whatever way you can. But I've had personal therapists or physical therapists, personal trainers. I've had doctors literally message me and tell me that they are blown away by my routines because they never even thought of it, which I never knew that they existed until I started to do research after I injured myself. Let's switch sides. So that I have individuals like that have licenses, that have all of this stuff, and they see my routines and they see that they work. It means the world to me because I'm just some small town girl that's lost over 275 pounds that in the process has learned I can help change the world with what I do for free. But let's go on ahead and extend both legs out in front of us. And then we're going to walk our way down both of our legs, okay? Let's go. Just be careful because you can fall on this one if I'm being honest. But this is going to be our final stretch, and then we're going to go on ahead and do a breathing exercise, and then we're going to be done. I'll chat for a second, and then I'm going to hop off because your girl's tired. All right, guys. You're going to come up, spread your legs. What you're going to do is you're going to inhale up through your nose. Hold your breath right here. And you're going to exhale down through your mouth, okay? We're going to do a total of 4. Again, you're controlling your breathing, so I don't expect you to hold your breath longer than me. If you can, cool. If you can't, that's fine too. Whatever you can do is what I need you to do, okay? But let's get it. We got 4 to do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, I have a question though. I have a serious question. How many of y'all, this was your first night working out with me? You are so welcome, Miss Mendez. Great workout again. Thanks, Cardio Queen and Karen. Hey, I need to give a special shout out to my normals. I'm just going to run down the list. I just got a few. I know I'm going to probably miss some people, but I know that I see Mona, I see Grace, I see Joanna, I see Linda, I see is it Ildak? I'm probably mispronouncing your name. I see Gwen, I see Susan. Like, I see so many of you guys here on a consistent. Miriam. Like, I see you guys so much. And I'm so proud of you guys. I don't find out anything about my test until tomorrow, guys. So, we waiting. But I'm praying and hoping and praying. Hey there. I'm so glad you feel great. But do you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns before I hop off of here? Thank you guys. I love you guys too so much. No, thank you, Gwen. So do you guys. Thank you so much, Rosie. Thank you, Wendy. This is my first time watching you, but I'm about to start working out with you. I cannot wait for you to join us, Ruthann. Aw, thank you, Miriam. That makes me so happy. Thank you so much, Mona. But if you guys don't have any other questions, comments, or concerns, your girl is going to hop off because I'm going to be real. I didn't feel like working out tonight. I didn't. I literally debated all day while I was at work because it was just, I just have so much that I'm literally having to battle through right now that mentally I feel like I am literally never stopping because I'm trying to respond to all of my messages. I'm trying to balance my life and then also deal with the negatives that I see, also deal with family members texting me and messaging me, belittling me, saying that I'm embarrassing and all of those kinds of things. Mentally, I'm overstimulated, I'm overwhelmed, but I have learned that when I let my depression and other things take over and I don't do what I need to do, I end up doing things that I don't need to do in the first place. So today I've struggled immensely with choosing to eat what I had meal prep for myself. Like today, I didn't have to go into work until 11:30. And I struggled so much because I had my meal prepped. But I could totally cook myself food here. Like I could go to Dairy Queen if I wanted to and get food. Like I literally was thinking this in my head. I'm like, nobody's going to know. Nobody's going to know if I do this. But when I weighed myself and seen that I was down 7 pounds since Monday, I said, what is the point in me sitting over here and blowing everything? I've already lost 7 pounds. What if I could lose 7 more between now and Friday? So I'm sitting here and I'm choosing not to eat out and do the things that I probably should not do because I'm so motivated right now. I could have 100% caved and fell victim into my old ways, but I persevered. And here I am. I decided to still come on and do this live workout. And mentally, I'm okay. And I got to say something. I seen this comment because somebody made this comment on one of my posts about me explaining my depression. I've been clinically diagnosed. I'm on medication. So the next person I see that says go see a doctor because you're depressed, I already do. Cheers. But I have literally started to not respond, period, and I go in and I click and I block. I go in and I'm literally going to start making certain situations where I don't even allow comments on posts. I cannot remember who I seen that made that suggestion, but some of the comments that I get, I don't deserve them. And I'm not trying to say that anyone deserves the things that I've been dealt, but no one deserves to be belittled. No one deserves to be brought down. No one deserves to be made to feel like they are a piece of crap and that what they do is not worthy or deserving of recognition or acceptance or anything of that caliber. So I choose to be resilient in my situation and press on, even though it is hard, even though I'm continually faced with not amazing situations, and I'm continually left questioning, like, how am I going to do this? How am I going to do that? So I created a GoFundMe to get me to Vegas, and still I'm having to sit here and deal with the repercussions because I'm embarrassing or for whatever the case may be. And I'm still having to explain myself. And I shouldn't have to, but I do because I feel led to, because I am a social media influencer. And because I have people that do donate to me, and I have people that go out of their way to help get me to certain locations, I don't want to hide anything. That's one thing that I remain so true about my entire time of being on social media and sharing my story and sharing my struggles, even the good parts. I share it all because I'm a real human. And I have real things that happen to me. And maybe you do too. But I'm always going to remain as I am. Thank you for having a space. Hey, you already know it. Oh, hang on. I locked him out of his own house. I pulled at you. I could tell you how many times I've been locked out of this house. Twice. Because he would be asleep. And I accidentally just locked him out. Because there's several locks on the door. But anyways. Yes. I will always create. Yes, Sam is here. He is. He just walked through the door. But I will always continue to keep this space the way that it is. And I will continue to block the negativity. And if I ever see it, I'm trying my best not to respond anymore. So rather than me go in and respond to a comment that has been negative and nasty toward me or someone else, I'm deleting that comment. And then I'm first going in and I'm blocking the individual, then I'm going in and I'm deleting the comment. Because I've seen some of you guys defend me, and you guys are arguing back and forth, trying to defend me. And I don't even want to create that type of atmosphere. I want us to all be loving and accepting and empowering and encouraging, because there's enough negativity going on in this world right now, guys. We shouldn't have to have it on social media platforms trying to lose weight and get healthy, because that's all that we do, okay? You'll be challenged because of your new life with a new job that requires a lot from you, but you will adjust. And absolutely. Hey, Sam. They just said hi. He said, what's up? He's changing. But do you guys have any other questions, comments, or concerns? Absolutely. It is. Thank you guys so much. But remember, tomorrow is going to be fully modified exercises only. I'm not even going to demonstrate our full-fledged advanced examples. I'm not going to do any of our advanced versions whatsoever. I'm going to do the absolute most simplified exercises. So as I go through and I'm showing you the new routine, I'm going to spend that 10 seconds doing all of it completely modified. I'm so impressed with your attitude tonight. God has got you, girl, and making you shine his light out there. Hey, I know.
Hey.
Thank you so much for saying that, Annette.
I'm here.
He is.
About to go to the gym. Just got in. Oh, I can't see it anyway. Hey, Challenge Wednesday.
Could you imagine him missing Challenge Wednesday again? I'm just poking fun at him. Big hugs to each of you. Thank you, Miriam. Good night, sweetheart, and I hope you rest well. They said that they miss you, Sam.
I missed that too. If it wasn't for my birthday, I'd be here. But hey, I miss you guys too, but if it wasn't for my job, I have to pay bills, so I have to work. So
glad to see you both.
Next time, if I can make it, I will make it. But
do you like how I have it set up tonight?
No, it's very dark and depressing.
Do you all like it like this, or do you like it more brighter? More brighter? More brighter?
Yeah, it's very dark and depressing.
Do y'all like it darker or brighter? Do y'all like how it's like illuminated? I'm not asking you, I'm asking them. Oh, thank you, Susan. Susan was just both a great evening.
You what?
Susan was just both a great evening.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
Yes.
Remember that when I'm in the gym killing myself tonight.
He said, remember that when he's in the gym tonight killing himself. Okay, Susan? I'm not going to go to the gym. I love it too. Hey, I absolutely love the dark too. Like, it's so funny, Beth. Beth, okay, so I just want to make sure that I'm right. Beth, are you the one that said that you're going to create me a Tumblr and you asked for my favorite colors? Like, I just want to make sure you're the right Beth before I give you my shout out. If I could make an airplane and fly my Post-it note over there, I would hit you in the ear.
I'm home.
I don't care. Anyways, you are. So, okay, I want to give a quick shout out to Beth. She is on Facebook right now. But she asked me what my favorite colors were because she's actually going to be creating a Tumblr for me. And like, as you guys know, I've been in my feels. I stay in my feels because I'm a female. I'm also a Cancer. If y'all didn't know, I'm a Cancer. But I literally told her, I was like, you made my entire day, because she asked me what my favorite colors were. And she was like, I'm going to make you something like a Tumblr. Well, I know it's a Tumblr. But like, I love the fact that so many of you guys are just like, hey, like, I want to do this for you because you do this, or whatever the case may be. She says that she has been watching me for a long while, and she just now started working out with us. But she was like, I want to do this for you. So she reached out to me, I want to say either yesterday or today. I can't remember. Everything's a blur for me because I literally never stop. But I just want to give a special shout out to her because it gave me a little boost. So I'm going to be real. I have several favorite colors because I don't discriminate. I mean, I guess I kind of do because you got favorites. But I like pink, purple, and turquoise. But my ultimate, okay, it was this morning. My ultimate favorite color is black. Like, I love black because it can go with anything. So don't laugh at me. But anyways, those are my favorite colors.
I'll let you give a shout out to the Girl Scouts.
I love your vine. So cute. Thank you so much.
What was Girl Scouts here?
Hang on, what's that one?
What, this brown one here?
Yeah, the brown one.
More.
Y'all, he brought home not one, not two, not three, but 4 boxes of Girl Scout cookies. And y'all done seen my post on Facebook saying, why don't Girl Scouts make some daggone cookies that are keto friendly? And look at his butt.
Shout out to the Girl Scouts of America. They hooked the brother up, on the main. Hey, cookies.
He's a cookie monster. He really is. I love it darker too. Trust and believe. I'm all about the dark side. I love black too. I do too. Not gonna lie. Snack Sam. We won't tell anyone.
I'm done.
But listen, I love y'all for real. I'm gonna go on ahead. It is. So the Samoas are my favorite. The Caramel Delights, those are my absolute favorite. Let me tell y'all, I've been struggling because I want some. Like, my mouth is currently salivating. My mouth is salivating, but y'all know what I'm going to do instead? I'm going to take my sprays, and I'm going to eat my baked chicken, and my green beans, and I'm gonna go take my butt to bed because hey, what you gonna do about it? Because you ain't gonna be here. You're not even gonna be here.
I know. Sounds good.
You're not even gonna know if I touch them.
Yeah, well, they're all unopened. So
I'm not gonna touch them, guys. Tag-alongs, I have never had a tag-along.
Yes, you have. The tag-along or the peanut butter one.
Oh, I call them peanut butter patties.
They got two different bakeries. One's ABC and one is Little Brownie. So they got two different names. So.
ABC. That sounds like already been chewed. But anyways.
Never mind. I couldn't say anything about that one.
Anything but clothes.
Yeah. No.
So I remember I was in college and I actually y'all, I'm gonna have to get off here. I keep going on and on. I do. But listen, I love you guys. And thank you guys for being here because I needed this tonight. I really, really did. Oh, I love it. Put them in the freezer. They ain't gonna make it that long. Sam lives here.
Look. You tell them quit giving you ideas about my cookies, okay?
They his cookies. I'm not gonna be able to eat them, touch them, breathe on them, sniff them, nothing. He's already got like a whole surveillance camera set up probably somewhere.
Knows I said everything.
But listen, y'all be blessed and keep your heads up. Okay.
Bye. I'm going to the gym. See you guys probably tomorrow if I'm off in time. I'm down in E-Town, so I might be off in time. See y'all tomorrow.
Don't forget, tomorrow's modified completely. I think there's another place you should put those cookies. Why you do that? Why did I do what? Why did I wave like this? Because I was saying bye. Is that what you're asking?
Why do you do that? Why you do that? Why who do what?
I don't even know what I did. I waved.
Smack Sam, we won't tell anyone. Hey Pam, let me tell you something. All right. Don't give her no ideas. Okay.
Bye, YouTube.
Why you do that? I'm trying to figure out what Patricia is talking about.
That's probably another